Hare Krishna. There is another one story connected to Dhanurdas. And that day we didn't spoke about this story. Actually, Dhanurdas, he was a wrestler. He later, by the mercy of Ramanujacharya showed the beauty of Nambarmal's eyes, and seeing the Ranganaji's kindness and mercy, he became a Vaishnava devotee. So the Sri Vaishnavas in Sri Rangam, just like for them, like we will say when the initiation time, we say that we should not break any four regulative principles, we should chant 16 rounds. Like that, they, while the initiation time, while they say as Pancha Samskara, at that time they say we should never worship any demigods. Tamil they say Marandum Purantoda. We should never worship any demigods. So that's very strict for them. So none of the Sri Vaishnavas, they go to any demigod temple, they don't offer any obeisance to any demigods, or even any difficulty situation also they don't worship any demigods. So this Dhanurdasa, he had two son-in-laws, so his relatives. One's name is Vandavilli, another one's name is Sendavilli. So he took them with him to Ramanujacharya. He also want to give that nectar he got from devotional service. He also made them got initiated from Sripad Ramanujacharya. So one person became a devotee, his name became Vandalankara dasar. And the other devotee, other person, he became initiated as sendalankara dasar. So in this way, two of them, they are the son-in-laws of Dhanurdasa. So they are all working under a king, Urayur. Urayur is the other side of the Kaveri river. So there was a king called Agalanga Chola king. So he was working under them. So the king also knows these disciples of Ramanujacharya, they are Sri Vaishnavas, they will never do any pranam or respect to any demigods. So the king, one day he was in a far place, he was walking with this Vandalankara and Sendalankara Dasa, these two of them was with him. So king, he just want to test them. So suddenly he told, oh Vandalankara, Sendalankara, finally somehow we reached Srirangam. Look at that Gopuram of Srirangam. Like that he showed. Actually what happened, that is not a Srirangam temple Gopuram, that was some Jain temple. Jain temple's Gopuram. So he just wanted, the king wanted them to do pranam to some demigod. Purposefully king want to do. He want to just test how they will react. So king, he just jokingly, he told a lie. Look at that Sriranga Gopuram, how beautiful it is, like that. The moment the Vandalankara Das and Sendalankara Das, they heard the name Srirangam, immediately fall Dandavat, and immediately they did Dandavat to Sriranga Gopuram. Thinking that that is to be Sriranga Gopuram, they did Dandavat to a Jain temple. So then when they wake up, the king told, hey, look at you. You did pranam to a demigod. You did pranam to a Jain temple. It is not even Vishnu temple. It's a Jain temple, you did pranam. When the king said that, immediately these two of them, they just fallen down there, and they just left the body. Both of them, there is no any sign of breath or nothing. They just, both of them fainted there. Then the king got shocked seeing their devotion and their determination in following the orders of their Acharya. Just by doing a Dandavat to some demigod, because they never do that, when they did that mistake, they just fainted, just if they died. Then this king became Agalanga, he became very worried. He immediately informed the message to Dhanurdasa. So Dhanurdasa came, ran over there. Then Dhanurdasa told, for any kind of this kind of problem, the only solution is the dust of the Ranganaji's devotees. Saying that he just with his feet dust, he just touched them, both of them. Then I was a servant of Ramanuja, and because I am a servant of the servant is very glorified. Saying that he took some dust from his feet and he touched both of them. Both of them immediately, as if they from a sleep, they wake up. Then the king got shocked seeing this. Are you Dhanurdas, you are so powerful person. We thought you are an ordinary person. sorry we offended you all these days, so I am giving all respect to you. Saying that the king agreed to give every day 100 gold coins to these Dhanurdasa's two disciples, two son-in-laws, for the service of Ramanujacharya in the ashram. So they took this, next day they went to the service, then the king gave this money to them. So they brought the money and gave to Ramanujacharya. So Ramanujacharya told, I cannot accept this money. All these days you are giving money, I am accepting, because you are hard worked with your body for that money, that your hard earned money I used for the service of the devotees and the Vaishnavas. But this money what you gave, this is given by the king. This is full of the Rajo and Tamoguna mixed money. I cannot use for the service of the Vaishnava. He rejected, Ramanujacharya rejected that. So these two of them, they took the money and went back to the king and told the king, Ramanujacharya told that not to accept this money. They just fearlessly told, no, we don't want your money. This is mixed with Rajo, Tamoguna and all sinful are there. So Ramanujacharya told to reject this money. Very bravely they told. So the king became very shocked. How these two servants of the king, they got such a braveness to speak to the king, rejecting the money. Then the king realized, those who are devotees of Krishna, they will have the higher knowledge and higher power of the Supreme Lord. Only they will get this fearlessness, and they can understand the things as it is. Saying that, the king came down from his asan and fall down at the feet of those two devotees, Vandalankara dasar and sendalankara dasar. And the king told, please, kindly, how you became very fearless, kindly make me also fearless, and kindly take me to your Acharya. Then the both of them, they brought the Akalanga king to Ramanujacharya, and they recommended to Ramanujacharya, this king is asking for initiation, he want to become your servant of your servants. Ramanujacharya immediately accepted him as a servant, and Ramanujacharya gave him initiation. He gave him the name Akalanga Natalvan. In that way, the Ramanujacharya told him, now you are initiated devotee, now I am giving you the service, you should protect always Namparmal. Namparmal is protecting everyone, but still you should take care of Namparmal in such a way there should be no any scarcity in any way for Namparmal's worship or anything. So the king also, he accepted that order, and he used to personally take care of all the responsibilities, the needs of the devotees, the needs of Sri Namparmal. Sripad Ramanujacharya ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.